Hello everyone and welcome back. I was in Discord today and had an acquaintance request to know if red and green decks are any good. And then I kind of got to thinking about it and I'm like, you know what, I haven't made a red and green deck on the channel yet, so let's give it a go. So without further adu, we're running Fanatical Firebrands and Shocks in our 1-drop. We're running Viashino Pyromancers, Lightning Strikes, and a few Cindervines in our 2-drop. Legion Warboss, Gruul Spellbreaker, and Risk Factors in our 3-drop. Skewer the Critics we can kind of count as a 1-drop. We run 1 Grand Warlord Radha, just because it's a haste creature and it helps us close out the game if we've held a couple burn spells in hand to have the mana to play him and the burn spells. And we run 4 Collision Colossuses. Now, we're mainly using this for the second ability, but a red and a green for +4/+2 and trample at instant speed is extremely powerful in a deck like this. I think it's very underrated and not looked at enough. So it's very easy to bait in blockers. For instance, if you throw down a Gruul Spellbreaker and they have a 4/4 or out, they will always block him almost. So you can play Colossus on your Gruul Spellbreaker and clear his creature out and still get damage through. The other target that they pretty much block 100% of the time, even if they have to double block with small creatures and whatnot, is Legion Warboss. So being able to boost him keeps him on the board one more turn, and it also allows you to use his mentor ability to mentor other creatures. Like, so you could, if you play Collision or Colossus before you attack, you can use it to mentor Grand Warlord or Gruul, etc. So without further ado, I'm going to play a few games and you guys can see the deck work for yourself. I hope you enjoy. So let's see what we're up against in this one. These are going to be really fast games. This is a pretty fast deck. You're either going to win or lose in the first 6 or 7 turns, I would imagine. So we're going to keep Lightning Strike open on this play. Anything with lifelink is a valuable Lightning Strike target for us. Also allows us to lead into Legion Warboss. So you're wanting to keep your removal spells open to keep the board clear and kind of pave the way for your creatures, because this is a mainly creature-focused aggro deck. So although there are some burn spells in here, you don't hold them for face unless the board is clear most of the time. So now you're going to see the power of the inclusion of that Colossus card. We bait in a blocker, and we play Colossus, and his blocker is dead. We get extra damage through. Win-win. Attacking is probably a misplay on our opponent's part. We're doing another Lightning Strike, which is pretty favorable for us. Our board is pretty big. Outside of a board clear, I don't see us being able to lose this game. So basically in a matchup against a mono-white life gain deck, such as the one we are playing, we had too much pressure on the board too fast for his life gain to keep up with. The key was holding the burn spells for his creatures. I put these matches in fast forward for you guys because I respect your time. So it has nothing to do with how long or short I want the video to do. It just has to be with, I just want you guys to see the decks being played. And if you need to look over something more closely, you can always pause it or slow the video down. But I feel this is just the most respectful thing I can do for people that watch my videos. Well, that opponent didn't give us much to watch. He probably thought we were mono red and was playing something weak against it. So it's kind of a repeat of the first game. We're probably going to be keeping a Lightning Strike open for second turn. We'll wait to see what he plays before we use it. He made a misplay and played his creature before he attacked. Works out in our favor. We take the priority target. Legion Warboss has an open attack right now, so we'll play it. It's on curve. It's a shame that that got exiled, but now we kind of know he's running a discard, probably an aggro discard list, which is kind of cool. You know, you don't see that very often, an aggro discard list. I remember them way back in the day in Magic. They were pretty popular, but... So, we're feel okay emptying our hand because one, we don't want the cards in our hand to get discarded, and two, he looks like an aggro list, so we're not too worried about having card advantage. So we'll take that one. It evidently did not want to find us again this time. So we look at this hand. It's too risky without a 2-drop, so we have to toss it back, unfortunately, but it's okay. We get to open up with a Fanatical Firebrand as a reward for mulliganing. Sacking the Firebrand on the Lamar Elf is a pretty high priority because it doesn't allow him to ramp into his 3-drop, whatever it may have been, which we will see that this turn when he would have played last turn. So keep applying the pressure. 2-4 is not going to be enough. Whatever he decides to block, we will play the Colossus card on. And this is why I was trying to talk about how strong that card is. And there you go. There you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, as always, enjoy life.